Uh, it wasn't bad,
Okay,
right?
I'll say that. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say it's bad.
Would you
Glad I
would you
seen it.
say Morbius was bad? Crickets. Crickets.
Now you gave me something to compare to. Now I'm like,
Because here's the
yeah.
thing, James. What's the superhero movie genre been about? It's been No Way Home, right? It's been like pretty darn good. Then it was Morbius. There wasn't anything before that, right? That I'm missing.
No,
It was Morbius.
no.
Now it was Doctor
Yeah,
Strange. That's what we got to work with. Like including
yeah,
December, but this past half year, you know.
yeah, that's
So
true. That's
there's your
true.
balance, and it's kind of we had Batman. We had Batman,
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
which now that I think about those four, how would you rank those? Like,
Wow. I mean, for me personally, I would say, well, we're not including Spider-Man, or we are.
BR
Okay, yeah, definitely Spider-Man.
top,
You know,
Spider-Man
yeah,
top.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, without a doubt. None of those movies could compare to Spider-Man. It just gave us so much,
Hmm.
and they did it correctly. They just did it correctly.
I think
You know,
Multiverse of Madness had potential, but it
it did, it
it
did,
let us
it did.
down, and we built it up really
Yeah.
high, and there's a lot of
Oh
factors
yeah.
that went into that, and we'll get into more. But let's get this list out.
Yeah, yeah. I will say I really enjoyed the Batman a lot. So I personally would put that as the next film. I really enjoyed the tone of that film. I enjoyed the detective aspect. I
Yeah.
really loved how, yeah, it wasn't because and it's interesting because I just feel like every Batman gives us a different side of Bruce Wayne slash Batman, and it was nice to see the detective Batman finally on the live action film because I felt like the cartoons for years have always given us that, in the comic books, but I never seen it, the way it was done this. So, but yeah, definitely the Batman. I would say Doctor Strange, of course, would be third. You know, I mean, I kind of feel like, and the reason why is because I just feel like, the effects were amazing, and it's like Marvel, like it's familiar characters. So I feel like that helped a lot. Just the effects and then I would put Morbius, Now I still enjoyed Morbius for what it was, you know, but I just feel like when you try to compare it to all these other films that because even Doctor Strange to some basic level gave us some of the basic things that we would expect from a film, Like
Yeah.
it's a bare minimum. Yeah, love interest, there's some action, there's this, a little bit of sacrifice. Like they just gave us a little bit, the love interest.
Yeah, I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, okay, I guess kind of, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
If that's what you want to call it, Yeah, yeah.
No, you're
Yeah, yeah.
right.
I
You're
mean that.
right. There's something there. I was just I was trying to
Yeah,
remember for a second because it just wasn't a main part of the movie, and you would think that would be a big part of
yeah,
the movie,
right.
and it wasn't. It was more so
Yeah,
about the side character that no one really knew about that they kind of shoveled in there.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's so interesting. Just the whole dynamic with that. It's yeah.
So that's pretty much where I would fall down on that list too. I haven't even seen Morbius, but that's where I'd put
Yeah,
it, considering what I've
probably. I'm
heard.
pretty sure probably. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it would definitely go Spider-Man, Batman, Strange, and then this one. Yeah, I really wish Batman didn't beat Strange for me because I had some troubles with Batman. It wasn't perfect, you know?
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I
But
hear
I'd
you. I
say
hear
it was. I still think it was too long. But I would. Yeah, I mean, I liked where it went rather better than the way Doctor Strange did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Same here.
real quick,
Same here.
is Sonic considered a superhero movie?
Oh my goodness, that's a very tricky
That's
question.
a good point.
That's tricky.
I
Wow.
haven't seen it, so I can't comment. But question.
Man, all I know is that movie was phenomenal, especially towards the end. I don't want to give too much away because I want to, but definitely recommend you check it out.
So
It's not
Sonic
gonna,
is over Batman, is what you're saying?
gosh. No, see, now that's a tricky one for me.
But it's in that space. It's either above or below Batman. For sure, better than Doctor Strange and Morbius.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
That's
absolutely,
wild. That you're like
absolutely,
absolutely.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, Sonic, yeah, they
You
handled
heard it
that
here
very well.
first. Sonic the Hedgehog could beat Doctor Strange in a fight. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh god, yeah, they just did so many things so well in that Sonic movie. I mean, there were certain things I felt it was overboard, but I'm telling you, with Jim Carrey as Eggman, and man, they really, the Sonic actor, the voice actor, the Knuckles and Tails, and oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, very well done. Yeah, definitely recommend you see that. I
I
will personally buy you a copy and
yeah,
send it,
I
have it
will.
sent to your. I'm telling you, man, it's that good, man.
No, I've done a disservice to myself. And again, like I said, been busy, brother. Been busy.
Hey,
We've
hey,
been doing things.
hey,
But I'm done with school now, right? The next objective this week is literally trying to see if we can afford a trip back home or if we're going to wait till December again. Um,
okay,
After this week, I mean, no, this week we can probably do that too. But yeah, we'll definitely be implementing some of that. I'm going to take a little break, I'm not going to have school responsibilities, so that's going to be pretty nice here.